Hello again, folks. We've been down to our butchers, haven't we?
We sure have.
And what have we bought, baby?
Belly pork.
Belly pork, folks. This is going to be superb. We love a bit of belly pork, don't we?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the ingredients.
Here's the ingredients to our belly pork meal. 4 pieces of belly pork. We got ours from our local butchers. 2 large potatoes. A selection of vegetables of your choice. Some Chinese salt and pepper seasoning. Some gravy granules.
Right, so those of you who don't know what belly pork is, it's the underside of the pork, and you can get it from your local supermarket. It's a lot smaller, isn't it?
A lot smaller.
Yeah, and a lot thinner. It's only cheap. It can be cheap, which is about probably, we've been in Lidl's today. How much was it in there?
Oh, about £3 something. But I've noticed you get like 4 or 5 strips, but I noticed when I've cooked it, it shrinks.
Right, okay then, let's get going. What are we going to be doing, baby? We're going to be cooking that in the air fryer.
Yeah, we're going to season everything first, get everything seasoned, and we're going to get the potatoes on first, because they could... Well, in fact, I think they'll take about the same time, the two things.
Yeah, so the potatoes we're going to be doing in one compartment on the air fryer, and in the other compartment we're going to be doing the belly pork, but the veg is going to be done on our little hob. Just boil it up. You can do the veg how you like, that's how we're doing ours.
A lot of people do it in a microwave, but I'm not a microwave queen, I'm a saucepan queen.
Of course you are, baby.
Those of you that have asked why don't I use the microwave, I prefer the saucepan, then I've got me water ready for me gravy, and I know it's all hot and ready.
Okay, baby, let's do these potatoes first. As you can see, folks, she's actually cubed these potatoes, and we're just putting a bit of olive oil on these. And the reason why we do that as opposed to your normal chips, if you buy packet chips, they're already partially cooked, folks. I don't know whether you knew that or not. They're actually partially cooked in vegetable oil. So when you put them in your air fryer, you will notice they will become greasy. But fresh potatoes haven't got that, which is why you need to oil them to give them that crispy outer which we're looking for. So we're going to season them this time with our salt and pepper Chinese seasoning. I will leave a link where we get that from. We get it from Amazon, folks. So Sharon's just going to put some of that on, then we're going to stir all that in, and that will impart a fantastic flavour into these little numbers here. Just make sure you get them well coated, folks. There we go. And don't forget, Sharon, we will be tossing these in the air fryer as well, won't we?
You can toss, I'm going to shake.
Right, so they're ready to go now.
Yep, they're all ready.
So we're going to be playing with the Ninja today, folks. So we're going to take out one of the drawers. We don't need a container in there, so we'll take our silicone things out. And all Sharon's going to do is literally just throw them in, and that's it. So when we come to put them in, together with them little beauties, we'll put them both on match, won't we, Shal? Because you think that they're going to possibly cook around the same time. We don't know, folks, but we're going to try it out anyway. So let's just put them in there for now. And these are them fantastic pork bellies we've got there, folks. And as you can see, we've actually scored the skin to help with the crackling up. And again, look at the meat on them. Look, a lot better than what you get from your supermarket, Sharon.
They're like that from the supermarket.
Yeah,
they could be like 3 of them.
They're only sort of tiny, the ones you get from a supermarket. But it's the same result. If that's all you want to do, go to the supermarket and it's convenient for you. We like to support our local butcher. And as you can see, we get these absolutely fantastic sized belly porks there. We'll have 2 each with these, won't we, Shell?
Yeah.
So just sprinkling that on, folks. And say, be liberal with this. This is a Chinese seasoning, and it is absolutely superb. When you go to a Chinese... Oh, I can smell the aromatics now, Sharon, coming up from it. Oh, I think I'm in Taiwan. Not Taiwan. Where am I now, Sharon? What continent am I on this time? I'm in China, baby. I can smell it. It smells absolutely fantastic, folks. If only this was smelly vision. So Sharon's just turning them over, getting it all in there, and also getting it on that skin on the outer side, because when that crackles up, which it will do in the air fryer... Oh, you love your
crackling, don't you?
It will be fantastic. It just adds another little dimension. You've got soft, you've got chewy, and then you've got crunchy as well with this belly pork. Right, so there you go, folks. That's the belly pork all seasoned up there with our salt and pepper seasoning. Now again, depending on your size air fryer you got, these ones are a lot smaller than the Kasori one there. That Kasori is absolutely massive there. Look, as you can see, that tray on that one compared to our Ninja. So we could actually use that if we wanted to, but we'll just put that to bed for the moment.
I think it's the Ninja's turn.
It's the Ninja's turn, yeah. So we're going to try and just lay these in there, look. Just throw them in there. They will sizzle up. It don't matter if they lay on top of each other as well.
You will be turning.
Because that's right, you will be turning. Look, just throw them in. Just like that, okay. Gonna rinse my fingers, folks. Can we afford to have electric today?
We can today.
Can we put the heating on today, baby?
Oh, yeah, it's cold today.
Right, so let's put them in, folks. They're going in the other compartment. So we're going to turn our Ninja on.
So number 1.
Hold on, let's put match first. So we go for number 1 first. And then we're going to put number 1 on what, Shell?
Roast.
Roast. So we've got a roast function on there. So if I just drop that down to roast, that comes in at 190 degrees centigrade. And how long are we putting this one on for?
15 minutes.
So we're going to be putting this...
you just press start. That will start at 15 minutes.
Well, let's just show the people. As you can see, the setting there on both sides is 15 minutes. So 1 and 2 are going to come up together for 15 minutes. So we'll have a look at them halfway through, give them a shake. And what do you reckon, baby?
Let's get the veg in some water.
Right. Right, well, I think it's about time I've done a little bit of work, baby.
Take it easy.
You turn our little gas stove on, and I'm just going to plonk, I love that word, Shell, plonk
What, Shell?
the veg into a bowl. It is frozen, by the way, folks. And I will put the lid on that as well. Shall we put a little bit of salt in there? Shall we just to enhance it, Shell? I'll let you crumble that in. Go on, in you go, baby.
A bit wet, so
Are they?
you can do it, yeah.
Well, so am I. That's what I said it for. So let's put that in there. Look, just a little pinch of salt,
she
folks.
had the tea towels.
Of course you did. That's that Himalayan salt, folks. Don't forget, if you
What colour is it?
Eh?
What colour is
Well,
it?
it's pink, Shell.
You missed that word out.
No, I missed the word sea out because people
I know you don't
people
say
say
that.
why do you call it sea salt when the Himalayas is like a mountain range right up in the air? Well, I've said it before, Sharon. I'm going to say it again. It used to be underwater, their mountain ranges, and it's mined. It's from a sea that existed multi-millions of years ago, but that's not.
I've not heard this story before.
Of course you haven't, Sharon. Right, okay, so that's our little gas stove on there, folks. By the way, as I said, anything that we use, or most of the stuff we use, is in the links below the video. A lot of you
Yes,
do
you
ask.
can all get a Martin in the links below.
No, you can't get me, baby. You got stuck with that one and only model there. But a lot of people have been asking about the temperature probe, Shell. Pass it over, baby.
Somebody asked the mate, didn't they?
Yeah. So we've got a link in the description below for this actual one. We got it from Amazon, by the way. And a lot of people were talking about doing the calibration. We don't calibrate it, but if you want to calibrate it, if you want to see if it's in calibration, just boil a kettle up, stick it in there, and it should read 100 degrees centigrade because water obviously boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Not hotter, not colder, hotter. It's definitely 100 degrees. So if you stick that in there and it don't read 100, if it reads
It doesn't.
60 or 70, then you know that is out of calibration. If it reads 96 or 102 or 101, that to me would be good enough, baby. You like her haircut, folks? Look.
Thank you, actually, for everyone that said how nice my hair looked. That was really nice.
No one ever
Thank
mentions
you.
about my hair, Shell.
Well, you've not got much, have you? to
You
talk
said,
about?
actually, you can start the grass bit at the back now.
I can pull it now.
Not that why would you want to do that, baby?
Make sure you're awake.
Yeah. Do you know what someone said to us the other day?
What?
They was watching our video, and they said, oh, I've been subscribed to your channel, and then I saw the Daily Mail newspaper on the counter at the back there, so you can go F off.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what,
I said, we don't read a
we
newspaper.
don't buy paper. But I brought it for the simple reason it was all about the Queen and her funeral. I like to keep things like that for the grandchildren.
I never even knew, because we don't read newspapers. So someone had seen it sitting over there, but said I was a subscriber, and because he saw the Daily Mail newspaper, he told us to F off.
Yeah, it's not very nice, is it?
That's people for you, folks. But anyway, we're not worrying about that.
No.
Let's get this going. Right, Sharon's just doing our drinks now. We've just turned the veg off because that was bubbling away. And these have had their 15 minutes, so we'll just show you what we've got here. As you can see, they're steaming away. They're not quite crispy yet though, although they are cooked. So we'll just put them back in for a minute. What we've done with the belly pork, they're up to, this is where you need your temperature probe, folks. They're up to about 65. We want these to reach 75 at least. So what we've actually done there is to stand them up on their end, as you can see. So we've got the crackling facing upwards. We're going to put them back in, and then we're going to turn this on again, and we're going to now make these crisp up.
Maximum crisp.
On what, for both of them, baby?
Yeah.
So we're going to go on match again, and then we're going to go maximum crisp, which takes the temperature up to 240, and then we're going to drop the time down to 8 minutes, folks, and then press start. So they're both on 8 minutes now for maximum crisp, 240 degrees centigrade. And the ones we're going to be more concerned about checking is going to be the the fries. We may have to shake them halfway through again. We're hoping these crisp up on the skin now, and then everything should be fine. By having the lid on that, folks, that's really steaming. Then we will be using the water there to make the gravy out of as well, to keep the vitamins. Right, just checking on these potatoes again, folks. Just give them a little bit of a shake in there. I'm not worried about the pork at the moment. So put that back in. We've only got 4.5 minutes to go. Right, that's now boiling. We've just put that back on again now. So we're going to make a bit of gravy up, folks, just with that water out of there. She's got some, we don't want to go too much. You don't want gravy, shall you?
No.
So we just mix up them gravy granules there, and that should thicken up lovely, baby. I do love a bit of gravy, Shell.
I know you do.
Look at that. I do love a bit of thick gravy as well, folks. Superb. Right, we'll drain the veg. So I'll take that over to the colander. We'll just tip that in there, folks. There we go, like that, look. I'll just put that back on to the pan like that. Bring that back over here. And I'll let Sharon, now we can put our little cooker out of the way, baby, can't we? So just going to get the old veg out there. Again, use whatever veg you like, Sharon, can't you?
Yeah, oops.
We like a bit of the old cauliflower and broccoli. You can put peas on there as well, Sharon, or even carrots as well. And this is the frozen veg, folks. We get this from Lidl, and it comes in a pack. It's only cheap, Sharon, isn't it? About 85 pence, something like that.
Yeah. Cheaper than buying it fresh.
Of course it is.
Can't believe I'd say that, because I was always one to say buy fresh.
Yep. Right, let's have a little look, folks. Oh yeah, look, they're colouring up lovely now. Look, can you hear them? We will just have a little quick look. Oh, look at that, look. That's really starting to crackle now. That last 2 minutes should sort that out lovely. We finished. Let's have a little look at them. I'll tell you what, I'll get that out for Sharon to dish onto the plates while we look at our pork here. Let's get this out. Oh, look how that skin's crackled up, folks, look. So let's just see if we're up to temperature, folks. Oh, there we go, look. We're zooming up, 76, 77 coming up. Let's just try this one here as well. Go into the middle of it, folks. Oh, look at that, look. Perfect. Go on in, baby. You dish them out. Look at these. Oh, God. Oh, Sharon.
Whoop.
Oh, lay him that way. Yeah, I want him that way. That's lovely. Look at that, folks. What a meal that is.
Thank you, East Coast meat.
Yeah, fantastic. Come on, baby, dish yours out. Oh, look. Well, in fact, I'm going to put the gravy on, Sharon.
Well done, you.
Right, let's have a little. Oh, look at that, look. Oh, Sharon. Oh, look, over there, look.
I don't know if we said people, but I did leave the skin on the potatoes.
Yeah, I know. Shell, let's take a closer look. I think you'll agree, folks, that looks absolutely fantastic. And that belly pork has come out brilliant. So we put it on for 15 minutes initially, and then that was on for 190, 180?
190.
190 to 15 minutes, and then we upped it, max crisp. We stood the belly pork up, skin side up, and we put it on for 240 minutes we put it on 240 degrees, which was max crisp, for an extra 8 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And everything's come out absolutely perfectly. Right, baby, in you go.
Well, I've tried the potatoes while he was chatting, and they are lovely.
I just want to see your face, baby. I can see the way you're carving it. Look, you're like a surgeon.
I thought.
Of course it's hot, baby. She's gone in, folks. Succulent. Oh, look at her thumb, look. That was a thumbs up, folks. Try them potatoes again, folks. Oh, sorry, okay, you can't talk with your mouth full. Shall I go in? Right, here we go, folks. I'm going to try a bit of that pork first of all. I'm going to try and get a bit with the old crackling on the end of it as well, folks. So, just cutting around it there. A little bit of gravy on it.
Oh.
Hold on, baby. I'm going in.
Go on then. In you go. Enjoy it.
Oh, Sharon. Oh, you know, don't you? Oh, that's really, really tasty. Hold on, folks. I've got to try everything. I've got to go full metal jacket, folks. I've got a bit of broccoli there with a bit of gravy on it. I'm going in with them salt and pepper potatoes as well as the pork. That's a right old forkful there, folks. Here we go.
Big mouth, isn't he? There we go. Yes, yes.
Like you have no options.
Hold me up.
I don't want to.
Oh.
Seafood too.
I'll tell you what, folks. Very, very tasty. And the addition of that salt and pepper seasoning makes all the difference. It brings it to life. And these little things, normally you'd have mashed with this maybe, or even some roast potatoes or boiled potatoes.
Yeah, just something different for a change.
Something different, and as I say, putting them spices on them. Oh, fantastic. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one too, folks. We're going to go in now and enjoy this sitting in front of the telly, watching some YouTube videos, because that's what we do in the evening.
With our feet up.
Yep. And later on, you might be able to get your legs up, Sharon. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. Don't forget.
Children watch this. How can you say things like that?
I meant yoga. You're doing your yoga. What are you thinking of?
Do I look like a person that does yoga?
What are you thinking? I don't know what they're thinking of, Sharon. Your mind's as bad as theirs at the end of the day. I'm only talking about exercise. Anyway.
Exactly.
You're doing it again, aren't you?
You're digging out. Right, we're going to say bye.
There ain't a hole big enough, Sharon, for me. Thanks very much, folks. Don't forget, have a binge watch of our videos. Hey, what?
Right.
I'm the one who normally walks off, baby.
Subscribe and share. He's getting too cold, so I'm not staying here with that.
Of course, I can get a little worse than that, baby. Come and get your meal.